Welcome back to the X-Bionic Sphere here in the Slovakian capital of Bratislava. This is the Day 3 European Championship Highlight Show. That's George Ram, UWW broadcast analyst. I'm your host, Eric Olenowski. Every weight class tonight had at least one Olympic medalist in action with 5 different nations in Azerbaijan, Albania, Bulgaria, Greece, and the UWW team from Russia, each crowning champions. George, this may be a little bit of recency bias, but I think this was the single greatest session of wrestling that I've watched here at my time at UWW. What are your thoughts?
I have to agree. I mean, the matches, everything had something in it. There was upsets, there was last-minute comebacks, there was high amplitude throws. It had everything in it.
Where should we even start the show tonight? What do you think about 74 kilos? How about it?
I mean, yeah, let's go for it.
Let's run it. The title bout at 74 kilos between familiar foes, longtime friends, and training partners from Osetia, Cherman Valiev from Albania, and Zaurbek Sidikov from the UWW team lived up to everything it was chalked up to be. We knew coming into this match that it would be a tactical, slow first period, and that second period would be nuts, and it exactly was that. So let's start with the importance of Valiev picking up that step out with a minute left while he was on the shot clock.
Yeah, I mean, he not only did he kill the shot clock, but he just set a temperament, he set a pace leading up to it. Paying homage to Besik Kudakov with that little shimmy, that fake into the left, shooting to the right, and just killing the shot clock on it. Great work.
That was great work from him. I was super impressed. Then let's get into the match-deciding scramble where Valiev led 2-1, and that lasted for nearly a minute. George, take us from start to finish on that scramble, how it was initially scored, how you would have scored it, and then how it was finally scored.
Well, I would have scored it 2-1. I think the referees did a great job. They kept their eye on it and they slowed it right down. They took a look. They took a long time to decide it was correct. Valiev got that little turn at the end and then the reversal from Sidikov for the 1 point, and then he was out of bounds afterwards. 46-second scramble the whole time in it, back and forth, back and forth. I mean, high-level wrestling. High-level wrestling.
Those guys made some eggs with those 2 scrambles. But 2 things. First, Valiev was 0-4 until this win here tonight. And second, we should mention, Sidikov did walk off on his own power, but he suffered a pretty serious leg injury that was on his right leg, and he couldn't put much weight on it in the warm-up room. So did you notice that, him walking off?
Yeah, I noticed it walking off. I mean, it was that scramble at the end. He just didn't want to give up those points, and he gave his knee in the process of doing so.
You think that's what it was, the knee?
Yeah, 100%.
We'll come back to 61 kilos where Olympic gold medalist Zaurbek from the UWW team defeated Arsen Harutyunyan for a 3rd consecutive time, stopping the Armenian from winning a 5th European title with a 7-5 victory. George, the previous 2 matches were at 57 kilos. This, of course, was up at 61 kilos, but it was everything that we thought it would be. These guys left it all out on the mat. Talk about the changes from 57 to 61, and what did you think about Ugoyev?
I mean, he looked great, didn't he? I mean, he's very short for the weight. He's got a low center of gravity, but still lightning fast, even going up a weight. And Harutyunyan had a lot of problems dealing with that low center of gravity, those shots under the arms to that single leg.
And Zaurbek was an Olympic champion, he was a world champion, and now he finally gets that long, elusive, awaited European title to his resume. You think that was the best match of the tournament thus far?
I've got that one, but I've got another one in mind as well, so they were pretty close, both of them.
And we'll move to the 86-kilo finals where Olympic champion Magomed Ramazanov from Bulgaria scored 8 unanswered points in the final 30 seconds of the match. You heard that right, 8 straight points to beat Tokyo Olympic silver medalist Magomed Habib Karimagomedov from the UWW team from Belarus, 8-5. George, Ramazanov only needed 1 opening, and he capitalized on that lone opportunity.
Yeah. And if you ask me, in my opinion, this was the best match of the tournament. I mean, just being behind the whole match, stayed calm, had a little bit of pain in the knee from one of those situations as well, was wrestling on one leg, and once he got that one little takedown to the back, didn't stop, got that gut wrench on, did not let go, and just showing why he's Olympic champion, just that star caliber, bringing it back when it needed to be done.
Yeah, he knew he needed 1 takedown, and then from there, the turns added up, so 8 points. But for more from Ramazanov, let's throw it to the Olympic champion.
Спасибо. Финальная схватка пошла чуть-чуть не по плану. И как-то хотел тактически более правильно отбороться, но соперник был очень хороший и хорошо знаем друг друга. Поэтому в некоторых моментах я дал ему набрать очки и уже пришлось включаться. А так не было такого, что я ночами думал об этом, что не мог спать. Было первое время, да, было чуть грустно. Первый мой чемпионат Европы был. И тяжело бывает из сборной России выйти на международный уровень. попасть на чемпионат Европы, мира, потому что очень большая конкуренция и очень большая ответственность на мне была тогда. Может, это меня чуть-чуть и немножко давило на меня. Поэтому было чуть тяжело, но в этот раз была другая цель. Не то, что взять реванш, была цель выиграть Европу. У меня уже есть просто победы на Кубке мира, на Олимпийских играх. И хотел забрать золото чемпионата Европы и чемпионат мира. Вот одно из этих пока получилось у меня. Остаток, вот сейчас после чемпионата Европы планирую поехать домой, навестить мою маму, братьев, сестер, побыть с семьей. И, наверное, уже будем планировать. Может быть, поеду в Америку. Планирую в мае поехать в Америку, если получится. И будем готовиться на чемпионат мира. Я хочу просто навестить Америку, посмотреть. Очень много близких друзей там уже долгое время живут и приглашают меня. Самому интересно, как там, посмотреть, как тренируются американские спортсмены. Они, все знают, что они более профессионально подходят к этапам вот таким вот фармакология там или в плане физподготовки. Впрочем, просто интересно мне посмотреть, какая у них система. Есть у каждой сборной, сильнейших сборных борьбы есть разные стили. Вот иранцы работают в партере, работают в ногах, американцы у них другой стиль, у японцев другой стиль, в России другой стиль. Мне интересно будет посмотреть, что и как, потому что много можно полезного взять у нас, у них. И в дальнейшем я планирую стать тренером. Мне будет это очень полезно.
At 92 kilos, Paris 2024 Olympic bronze medalist Duran Kurugaliyev of Greece topped the podium at the European Championships. For a fourth time, he also did have that European Games title. So he was holding 5, if you see some of those photos, 4-time European Championship gold medalist with a 5-4 win over 3-time world medalist Osman Nurmagomedov from Azerbaijan. And George, majority of the scoring came in the final 25 seconds with these two. But what did you think? Did you see when Kurugaliyev disappeared behind Osman Nurmagomedov on the out-of-bounds line? How cool was that?
I mean, he just stepped in and with that momentum coming through, snapped the head in between his legs like a matador taming a bull, just allayed him past him and jumped over for that 2 points. Really slick work.
Pretty slick, yeah, and it's only right that we close out the show with the winner take all for the team title at 125 kilos. This was nuts, where Paris 2024 Olympic bronze medalist Georgi Meshvili threw Solomon Manashvili out of Georgia for 4 with 2 seconds left, not only to steal the individual title, but also the freestyle team title went to Azerbaijan with this win. So George, it all came back to that brutality point where Solomon smacked Manashvili multiple times. The referees gave him warnings. They gave him every opportunity to stop what he was doing, and it not only cost him the title, but also Georgia the team title.
Exactly, and I mean, he's very tall for that weight category, and when you've got those long arms, they do sometimes go in the face, but if you're being warned, you can't keep making those mistakes in the match, and that 4 points at the end, I mean, coming in clutch, 2 seconds left, rips him off his feet in a 14-point shootout at 125 kilos. Could have potentially been also the best match of the day.
We just had one heck of a day today. But that does it for the Day 3 European Championship highlight show. For George Ram and the rest of our crew here in Slovakia, Marek Ownowski saying so long, wrestling fans.